Hey there, and a big welcome to Your Brilliant Idea. It's Mr. Y, Stephen Spry, and throughout this course I show you how to take your brilliant idea, put it online, and turn it into a raging success. And right now is the best time for you to get started on doing this. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Well, actually, the best time for you to get started on doing this was probably 10 years ago. But now will do, as long as you actually do get started. Now, you might find this hard to believe, but this YBI course is something I actually wanted to create 10 years ago in 2008. But I do have some pretty good reasons why the timing just wasn't right for me back then. I had a couple of minor issues at the time with, a real-world business failure that was beyond my control that led to a relationship breakup and a house sale with a big financial loss from all of that. And to add insult to injury, you can throw in the old GFC in there for good measure too. Was somebody trying to tell me something? But, as you do, I quickly shifted into bugger it all and stuff the world mode. And for the next few years I really couldn't be bothered doing anything more than what was the bare minimum for me to stay alive and look after my then 15-year-old son. And this seems to be something we all do after big negative events like these, shift into coasting mode to handle life's little stresses. Thankfully, I had some good web design clients that helped pay the bills, so I was okay, just not as wealthy as I thought I might be. Anyways, quite a few years later in January 2016, I had a triple bypass. And it would seem that coasting mode wasn't necessarily a good lifestyle choice for me, as it turned out. And for a large chunk of 2016 and well into 2017, this whole heart bypass thing made me re-examine my life a lot closer and contemplated my navel fluff to try to work out what I was supposed to be doing here on this planet, especially now that I'd been given a second chance at it all, and at the ripe old age of 62. So finally, I decided it was time to pull my finger out and actually do and finish some of what I'd set out to do in the first place. You see, a guy who had known me for quite some time suggested I go back to my roots, and that's exactly what I did. And that meant doing a lot of tidying up of the evergreen stuff I first put online way back in 1995, 97 and 2002, and as well to finally move forward with my 2008 plan. Wow! Slow learner or what? After all, it was only 2017. But look, obviously you should note that I am certainly not trying to sell you on the fact that I'm a friggin' guru at this stuff, and have built a huge mansion and lots of cars and have a 6 or 7 figure income, and that you too can be like me. No, far from it. Look, never mind. I am just trying to demonstrate that anyone can be very easily and totally distracted by life. Worse luck. It's something that can and does happen to anyone, and I'm living proof of that. Now look, I could try to find more excuses and feel comfortable with the old saying about, good things come to those who wait. But as I just discovered, that saying's not quite right. And Abraham Lincoln didn't say it either, for those that care, but no, the full saying is, things come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Apparently we're supposed to hustle for what we want, and if you don't hustle and wait, then guess what? You only get the leftovers. Only those things the hustlers missed or decided they weren't worth hustling for. So anyways, at long last, drum roll. That's the best I can do on the desk, but anyway, here is my hustle. It's this whole Your Brilliant Idea online training course. And I do hope that YBI helps bring clarity to the many decisions you have to make about your future online. And it should also demonstrate that you should never give up on your dreams. Oh wait, before we do get started, I have one very important warning here, and that is we don't discuss domain names or web hosting, etc. until you get to Module 6. Now there's a very good reason why we leave it that long, because that is when we finish all the planning needed. And all that planning helps you to choose a final name and decide on what type of hosting and other services you actually need. So I don't want you diving off right now, wasting money and buying the wrong stuff. Be patient, grasshopper. So to sum up, what are your takeaways from this lesson? Well, firstly, now is the right time. It's a good time to start. 2, anyone at any age can do this. 3, life will throw curveballs at you. That's pretty normal. And 4, planning and patience will be rewarded. Next up, we'll dive in and have some fun with Module 1, where you'll see how people actually do make money online.